This is Kate. Kate is 17 and has started an apprenticeship programme. She loves working in such a great environment, and she's already learned so much in a short amount of time. There is one thing that's confusing Kate though: finance. She never got taught about how to deal with her money when she was at school, and now she's earning a wage, she isn't sure what to do with it. Although, spending some of it on that new top sounds good, and, well, she needs some new shoes to go with that. Things came to a head a few months later. Kate had blown her wages and she was only 10 days into the month. She had no money to go out with her mates, and worse still, her car had just broken down. Thinking on her feet, she tried to get a loan, but as she'd never had credit before, she was refused. Fortunately, on this occasion, her parents helped her out. Kate's dad told her that she needed to learn how to keep control of her money. He'd learned to do this over the years the hard way, by trial and error. Fortunately though, there is now an easier way. Kate followed her dad's advice and searched online for Stellar Evolution. They have a great online course called Finance 101. It's all the important things that you need to know about finance but have never been taught. She enrolled immediately. Kate was surprised at how easy the course was to understand. It was all online and was broken down into small, bite-sized modules. She watched a video each night when she got back from work, and even watched a few more on her way into work in the mornings by using the handy app on her phone. Well, there had to be a benefit of now taking the bus. Kate always thought that finance would be boring. After all, she didn't really like maths at school. However, she was relieved at how down-to-earth and interesting Stellar Evolution made it. At times it was even, well, funny. After a few weeks, Kate took a short online quiz. She couldn't believe what she now knew. What's more, she'd done what the course had advised her and written out a cash flow forecast for her money. She felt confident that she had worked out a budget that she could stick to. She even understood how to increase her credit rating and how to make her money make more money by investing some of it. When payday arrived, Kate was excited, not because she could finally get her car fixed, but because she could start to put what she had learned into action. She finally started to feel confident about her money. Time to go out with her mates and celebrate? Why not? It was in the budget. A couple of months later, Kate had completed the course. It was great that she could take her time on it, and she even went back over a few things so that she could master them. Better still, she was still sticking to her budget, and even managed to start some savings. They'll come in handy for a holiday with the girls next summer. All was going great when suddenly Kate received a statement from her bank. There was a charge on it that she didn't understand. She jumped back online to see if Stellar Evolution had mentioned it in the course. But rather than go back through the videos, she decided to ask the community. With so many community members, it wasn't long before she'd received an answer. Stellar Evolution saved the day again. Best of all, now that she understood what the statement meant, she got onto her bank and they gave her a refund. How things have changed. A few months ago, Kate would have ignored her statement and would have missed out on getting the money back. Looks like the course has paid for itself a few times over. Time ticks on. Several years have passed, and Kate is still a master of her finance. Her friends often ask her how she always seems to have money spare at the end of the month. Not to mention how she can afford that new car. Kate just shares the link to the Stellar Evolution Finance 101 course, with a smiley face. Kate's now so confident with finance that she's thinking about changing jobs and working in a bank, but she isn't sure if she's got the skills. A quick search online brings up a familiar name: Stellar Evolution. They do an advanced finance course too, and it looks like this one is tailor-made for people who want to develop into a career in finance. She signs up without a second thought. After all, she already knows that Stellar Evolution creates fantastic financial training.